Hi, welcome to Free Spirit and welcome to a special reading that I was guided to do this morning after I got the spirit message and have been guided all day and yesterday that it is so important right now to remain in divine flow. We kept on getting in the spirit readings and spirit messages to ride the divine current, and it's also really important to take divine care of yourself, divine self-care. So during this time there's so much energy going on, so much transformation, so much upheaval. We're making way for new changes. A lot is being manifested. I've posted a lot of spirit messages about that, about this time right now, but it can't be underestimated or underscored enough to take divine care of you. And you might not even realize how much we sponge in, how much we've endured during this time, um, just how taxing and tolling that can be. Whether you feel it or not feel it, people are really being affected by everything that's going on with the global events, and it takes a lot out of us. And it's a message coming through. It is not selfish to really take care of yourself at this time. So if that means paying more attention to your own energy levels, they kept on saying honor the pace, also honor your own energy levels. So it's really important. We're bombarded all day. We have tons of input all over the place. We may not even realize how much we've endured for the last couple of months, how taxing and tolling it can be on our own energy. As much as we're there for everybody else, doing so much, what it takes just to maintain balance during this time. And it's really important to stay fully empowered. They kept on saying fully empowered, like empowered in your power, and also in power. So EM power and IN power. It's really important. If you can just make it through this time of turbulence and transformation and change intact, fully in your power, intact, just grounded, leveled, centered, balanced, not not scattered or depleted in energy or overtaxed, or even worse, going back to old habits, old ways of doing things that don't empower you. There keep saying, just to get through this time balanced in your power, and you don't realize how much energy is being expended just to do that. So there's something really divine about remaining in divine flow and in your divine power in all ways. And bravo to you to getting through this time just like that. And if you need to incorporate more things into your life that feed you, that literally feed your energy, we're expelling a lot of energy. If you need more downtime, if you need more distraction, if you need more hobbies, if you want to do online classes, you want to exercise more, a lot has been taken away, even though we're slowly opening, but our usual go-to still don't really exist. Continue to find more ways to feed your cup, feed your soul, feed your energy. Also be really compassionate with yourself. If you need downtime, if you need to reconnect with people, if you need space, if you need to do readings for yourself, if you need to exercise, if you need to dance, if you need to read a book, whatever it is that feeds you so that you remain empowered and empowered, that's what's been coming through the last couple of days and even week. And it could change and shift. So, like, you'll notice even with this channel, sometimes I'm pushed to like post more, and sometimes they're saying hang back and don't post as much, like it's too much energy. And it has nothing, I'm just using that as an example, but it's not selfish. If you need more time to just bask and pull in and inspire yourself or be there for yourself, or do something that feeds your soul again or your energy again, because you'll have more to give. But also, we ourselves are very important, what you're doing in your day-to-day, and you have to be empowered and feel centered and balanced. And so it's feeding yourself. So I can't underscore that. I know I'm babbling, but that's what I've been getting, especially in the last week or so, because it feels like, once we think we have one obstacle, we're getting through that, then there's another one, or we think we're getting over the mountain on this thing, and then we see that the mountain's higher. And it even came out in the quantum energy reading. We have divine power for this ascent. There's ascent in all aspects, all ways. There's no words for it. And so if you're climbing up the mountain, if you need to sit for a minute, sit for a minute. If you need to feed your soul for a minute, feed your soul for a minute. This has been can't be understated enough on a global scale. This has been so taxing on our energy. And to have divine self-care and to stay in the divine flow of everything, because nothing's fast moving. We're all on riding this divine current right now that's leading to better. But along the way, really take divine self-care of yourself. And it's really showing up on individual levels at this time. And to be really, as much as we're being an outpouring of love and compassion and kindness to everybody around us, do that for yourself as well. And there's something really profound about that, because we do. It's being really in tune with your own energy, your own moods, your own mood swings, your own emotions. It's a ride we're all on. We'll have good days, bad days, emotional days, powerful days. Then we're tired, we're drained, we're feeling, lower energy. And to be compassionate through that time, we have to be there for our own self. And sometimes that's a very lone journey. No one's there with you at 3 a.m. in the morning or little pockets of the day. So it's for us to be there for ourselves as much as we're showing up for other people. This is coming through so strong. So they guided me to, how many decks? 4 decks. We're going to start with Divine Flow, and then some self-love, self-care messages, um, guidance for Crystal, Butterfly, Psychic Soul, and then we're ending it with Keepers of the Light. So no doubt about it, this is all about the way that they showed me the decks. It's all about remaining in divine flow, taking divine self-care of yourself. What could be the almost crystal advice, clear advice, and then it ends with Keepers of Light, to stay empowered in your light, to stay strong, to stay lit, to stay powerful, empowered, and empowered. So I know I babble, but let's start with the divine flow for this time. And it's all about divine flow, divine self-care, to stay lit. Because Keepers of the Light's coming in at the end, to stay empowered and empowered at this time, and stay in your light. Tend to your light. I know it's a metaphor almost, but it's your life force, to keep your life force strong, steady, and be there and tend your own flame, and be there for yourself as you are for everyone else. It's not selfish, it's vital at this time, actually, because if you are providing the light, you have to make sure your light is burning bright, you're empowered and empowered, and you have to be there for yourself as you are for everyone else. And you really don't even realize how much energy you're expending. That's even come up in email conversations I've had. Just to stay balanced takes enormous energy, and no doubt about it. And just be there for yourself is really coming through at this time. Be there for yourself and tend to your own energy levels and emotional levels as well. Feed your soul, fill your cup, do that. So here are the divine flow messages to start with, and then we'll go in the order that they're guiding me to do. Okay, we have one. Oh my gosh, what a these are beautiful cards. I by chance found them. I think it was on eBay. I don't even know how to buy it. I'll put it in the description box below, but it's kind of like on the hunt to find this deck. Divine Flow. Look at that, beautiful. The first card, oh my gosh, at peace with life. This is why, we have to remain at peace with life and the divine current and the divine flow. And that's why I'm doing this reading, to be at peace with life no matter what. Divine potential. I am at peace with life, and I love every aspect of my divine life. The gift my soul received from God, and the potential obstacles is dwelling on the past pain, causes stress, depression, other illnesses, or more pain. Handle the pain and move on. And the divine perspective to keep is, I am a magnet for positive situations, people, and joyful experiences. Be at peace with life, be at peace with the flow, be at peace with the events. They kept on saying, honor the pace of everything that's going on right now, and they also said surrender to what is. So we're working with the current, what's moving, what's not, what we're in control with, what we're not, and to maintain, be at peace with everything that's going on. And that's a tall order in the state of turbulence and transition that we're in now, to be at peace with your life, peace in the moment, take a moment to breathe, and work out being more in peace with your life and all the events, everything that's transpiring. Don't dwell on things that are causing stress, depression. You handle that and move on, and you know that you're a magnet for positive situations, people, joyful experiences come from a foundation of peace. They kept on saying, be rooted in peace, love, and compassion. That's your compass through this time, just to maintain peace with life and be at peace at life. Yeah, and the next one we have is, look at this stunning card. You're going to not believe it. It's harmony. It's balance. And it's tremendous energy just to remain at peace with life and everything going on at this time. But that's what they're urging us to do, to stay balanced through this time. This has come through in every card, every reading, every message I ever post during this time of imbalance, to remain as balanced as possible and at peace with what's going on. Divine potential. Every cell in my body and all my energy vibrates with celestial harmony. The potential obstacles is stressing, again with the stressing about giving unimportant things priority over my own well being. That's why I'm giving this reading, the messages. Don't stress or think or give unimportant things priority over your own well being. It creates disharmony in my life and emotions. And the divine perspective is I choose harmony in every moment. Harmony is my natural sense of being and a normal state of being. So, being at peace and balanced is staying in divine flow during this time. And I can't tell you how much energy that expends to do. So your goal right through this time period, focus on peace, focus on balance and harmony, and be anchored in that. So these are recurring messages, but it takes a lot just to remain that in a place where it's not peaceful right now. There is a lot of imbalance going on here. And we have, oh, this card, look at how beautiful. And look at the moon energy. And we do have a lot of moon energy, especially in June. And are you ready for this? Projections, divine potential. I create paradise on earth by projecting my peaceful visions and loving ideas. And that's why they're coming very clear. If you're watching, remain rooted in peace, balance, peace and harmony. It's very important for you to take care of your own light, your own energy, your own energy through this time. You're anchoring it, you see, and you're projecting it. So you create paradise on earth by projecting your peaceful visions and loving ideas. That's why they're saying to be at peace with life and be in harmony. And it's so important because the potential obstacles is I can only see what is within myself. When I deny responsibility for my subjective projections, I become blaming and unattractive to others. And the divine perspective is I see only things to love in the world, and thus I create a world of love. And we're all collectively creating a new world of love. They want you to be rooted in peace and balance and harmony and project that out. So it's really vital when you look around and things are not at peace. It's turbulent, it's transforming, in a state of transforming. It looks like chaos, it's not in harmony. That's why it's taking a lot of energy, and we are supposed to remain grounded with peace and harmony and balance and project that out. So this is very clear. So let's now go into, because it's literally saying you're creating a world of love, and that is what we're doing. So it's really important to come from that place to yourself. Be a world of love to yourself right now, even overly so than usual, so you can be at peace with life and be in harmony and project that out. Okay, so let's get some self-love, self-care advice for right now. Self-love, self-care that we can do right now that will help us. 2 cards fell out right away. Break free. Look at how the tying up here, break free. It's time to break free. It's time to break free from feeling trapped by your past actions and the judgments of others. You can discard what no longer works for you. It's a lot of letting go. And I will say that's what they're making me do this reading, because when you're tangled up with thoughts, with stress, with any of that, we are to break free and be at peace with life and be in harmony. And that's going to be continuous during this time, to continuously break free. And the next one is you cannot make this up, evolve. And look at what's being freed here as we break free and evolve here. And it says you are allowed to grow and to change your mind, your attitudes and beliefs, to become stronger, lighter, and happier. The right people will celebrate these changes with you. So when we are feeling like this, and it's going to come and go in the days going forward, continuously break yourself free, continuously be at peace with life, be there for yourself to provide that balance, that harmony, because you're projecting that out. I mean, we're creating a world of love, and that is how we're evolving. So it's taking us all to break free of being trapped each and every time. It's like continuous, and that is our evolvement of continuously freeing ourselves. And you cannot make this up. It's so clear that we are all allowed to grow. Every message in Spirit Message has been about what's growing right now. You are allowed to grow and to change your mind, your attitudes and beliefs, to become stronger, lighter, and happier. And the right people will celebrate these changes with you. That's what we're all coming together and evolving from here. Continuously break free, continuously find peace in the moment in your day and balance and project that out. We're forming a new world of love. Continuously break free, and we are all evolving. And that is why we need so much energy at this time to continuously break free and evolve. And this is just gorgeous. And people will come, and here we go with Psychic Soul Oracle cards. So what are the key? Oh, wow, that flipped out right away. Butterfly of Soul Lessons. You cannot make this up. It's lapis lazuli. It is the freedom, breaking free and evolving. It is soul lessons. And are you ready for this? Spiritual growth, purpose, and divine plan. So you know the overview of this whole thing to keep in your eye and your heart is this is causing evolving here. We're breaking free and evolving, and it says literally here, it's causing spiritual growth. There's a purpose and a divine plan, and it is the butterfly of soul lessons. This is really amazing. This is becoming very just crystal clear. Talk about an analogy because this is a crystal butterfly, lapis lazuli. But this is just very clear for us to remain really clear, to know there's a divine purpose, a divine plan. There's spiritual growth here. We're breaking free and evolving. You have to remain at peace with life and in harmony and project that out as we create a world of love. And this is expending a lot more energy on our part. And they're making me do this reading because we have to stay empowered and empowered. So you may have to do more things to be at peace with life right now, and do that. You may have to do more things to create harmony in your life day to day. Do that, because we are all collectively projecting and building and creating a world of love by coming from a place of peace and harmony and balance and love and kindness and compassion and projecting that out. We have to break free. This is continuously breaking free, and we are evolving to growing, changing. Right now, people are changing their minds, their attitudes, their beliefs. We're all becoming, and they kept on saying, especially from here on out, we're becoming stronger, lighter, and happier. More people are joining this. And it's the butterfly of soul lessons. That's what's flying in here, what we're all evolving to, breaking free and evolving and coming out like this, spiritual growth, purpose, and there is a divine plan to everything going on, and this is like the higher perspective. So let's go right into the keepers of light, for us to stay light, to stay bright, to stay empowered, fully intact, taking more care of our light. I don't know, it's like our life force, our vitality, how we're getting through each day. We have to take divine care of ourselves through this, as much as we're trying to accomplish things and do everything, but take divine self-care for yourself during this time. It's a lot of energy when you look at this laying here trapped, covered with all this, to rise up like this, right, and to project that out. And it is, we're all collectively soul lessons, and I just love the spiritual growth, purpose, divine plan. Stay at peace, stay harmony, balance, and project out. So let's get keepers of light advice. Oh gosh, they're flipping over so fast. You can't make this up. Higher learning. Higher learning. I have chills now. We had soul lessons, spiritual growth, purpose, divine plan. We had evolving, that we're all going stronger, lighter, happier, literally evolving, growing, and evolving and changing. And look at the energy that's expended for this. Higher learning, I'm shaking. And it says you have learned from experience. More inner study is now required to further progress. We're all progressing. We are all learning from these experiences. We're all evolving from these experiences. But I will say that, you know, this is not going to be an overnight journey. We're all evolving at this time. But let's see what other messages we can get. There's further progress. So I think that's also part of it. Like, this is for the long haul, and there's something about really taking divine self-care of your own energy during this time. So we're always projecting this, that we're always coming from peace, harmony, balance, breaking free, evolving, knowing that this is all for spiritual growth, purpose, divine plan. There's a lot of higher learning coming. And they kept on underscoring here, your mind, attitudes, beliefs are becoming stronger, lighter, happier. That's a lot of energy. That's a lot of changes, even in your day-to-day. Like, you might even rearrange. They kept on saying before, you may be restructuring your day differently. You may be doing things differently. and go with the flow of that. This is a divine flow reading. It's like as we're getting stronger, brighter, lighter, evolving, even individually, your day to day, you may want to restructure it so it's empowering you more, fueling you more, giving you a break more. Um, Something like that, because in the overall, if you're taking care of your energy and you're more balanced and at peace and breaking free and evolving, that's what you're projecting out in the world. That's creating a world of love, literally, because literally projecting more peaceful visions and loving ideas. So if you're watching this, and that's your energy counts. They are saying everybody's energy counts. We're all um, collectively together. We are the energy of the world. So the work you're doing, whether you feel unseen, unheard, whatever, it's part of the energy of the world. This is why it's part of this whole evolvement. So let's see other keepers of the light. Oh gosh, they are flowing out so forceful. Oh my gosh, cloak of wisdom. Cloak of wisdom. Yep, because we had spiritual growth, purpose, divine plan, higher learning, and now we have the cloak of wisdom. They kept on saying there's such bright light coming in here now. We're all being illuminated, and you already know the answer you seek. Trust what you know. They kept on saying, trust your intuition at this time. We're all being nudged, we're all being guided. So listen, whether people are count themselves as spiritual or not, everybody's getting inspirations, divine creative ways to go, to do business, to do the steps ahead. There's going to be such divine ideas and such divine change. And a lot of us are tapping into wisdom that we've always had and utilizing. We're all came back to the core. We're all touching into the profound wisdom that we carry. We're all being empowered to do things that have always been innately within us, but we're all rising up to the challenge, and we're getting such divine wisdom too. Um, Ways to go, inspiration, new ideas. You could really be, um, yeah, there's tremendous cloak of wisdom of ways to do this, ways to go, everything else. And we have the voice of truth. Wow, I have chills now, the voice of truth. In another reading we had about compassionate, no. What was it? Conscious words, conscious words. We are all speaking the truth right now. We are all authentic, standing up in our power, and speaking the truth. This is being authentic. This is being in the fullness of who you are. This is speaking the truth. We see it in the streets today. We see it everywhere. People are expressing their authenticity. They're speaking for truth. They're speaking for justice. They're speaking for balance. They're speaking for involvement. And so these things are being carried out by being in your power and speaking your truth. And it literally is the voice of truth. Stand strong. Focus on your purpose. Again, we had purpose here with lapis lazuli. This is very clear. Spiritual growth and purpose, divine plan, and it's the voice of truth. Stand strong, focus on your purpose, release the fear of persecution, and speak your truth. And this is what is really evolving us as well. As you can see, the evidence of what's going on here. But truth has never mattered more. 2020, they kept on saying that truth has been bubbling, that where it would be hidden or buried or glossed over, you could spin it, you could spin the truth. This is not happening in 2020. The truth is making its way to the surface, not just making its way, it's erupting, and we'll be forever changed. We're forever evolving with the truth of things here. It's all about truth, spiritual growth, purpose, divine plan. And what is the divine plan? You can't make this up. The divine perspective is, I see only things to love in the world, and thus I create a world of love. And that is why this is the divine flow reading, and we're all stepping up with this. We're speaking with the voice of truth. We're all coming from peace, harmony, and justice for all, breaking free and evolving. This is the spiritual growth, the divine purpose and divine plan. It's higher learning. I mean, we're all being awakened and enlightened. They kept on saying we're like plants in a full window of light, being enlightened all around the world. This was a global experience, global awakening, global enlightenment. They gave us all a cloak of wisdom to speak our truth with this wisdom. Also, this is what's changing the world. But also, really take care of yourself is also coming through. So the voice of truth, oh, geez, these are falling out so much. The Holy Spirit, expect miracles. Wow. Listen, every spirit reading I've been doing lately, if there was a miracle card in there, it came out. I did a spirit pick-me-up reading with all my own free spirit tarot and oracle cards, and the praying angel came out. They said, you are heard expect miracles. You are heard. We are sending you some miracles. In another spirit reading for the week or the month, we got surrender to the miracles. We have the Holy Spirit here. Expect miracles. Remember, only love is real. Miracles will occur naturally. Spirit has your back. You cannot make this up. Every single time I do a reading, divine spirit support is here for this. They kept on saying divine support is at work for the ascent. Divine support is at your back. If you are coming from love and compassion, if you're rooted from love and compassion, it is being backed right now. And also they said if you're rooted in love and compassion, it can only naturally grow and blossom. And that's what we're blossoming here. And I can't even believe it says miracles will occur naturally, because they were saying when you're rooted in love and compassion, it can only naturally grow. Just like if you're like embody the Queen of Roses energy, love and compassion, and with the light that's coming in here, it can only naturally bloom. This has been coming up in every reading. They were like growing to new levels, where tons of spirit readings and messages. So the Holy Spirit, expect miracles. Remember, only love is real. And that's why they're saying truth matters and is going to be coming out in 2020, because only love is real. Miracles will occur naturally. It has to. Spirit has your back. I mean, this is amazing. And the one that came out with it is bringing in hope. So you know the Holy Spirit, expect miracles, and it is hope, love, and acceptance. And look at what's blooming here. You cannot make this up. Love is yours. Recognize your divine worth and choose loving thoughts. And that comes back with recognizing your divine worth. We're all stepping into that. That's why they said divine self-care of your own energy, recognizing your own worth. We're all coming from that, speaking up with your truth and wisdom of that, recognizing your divine worth, everyone else's divine worth, the worth of everyone here. Love is yours. Recognize your divine worth. They also said you are at one with the divine heart, like a gold heart of gold. When you're at one with love and compassion, you're following a divine heart. You're at one with divine will. You're at one with the Holy Spirit. That's what's bringing in love and acceptance. That's what's blooming here. And that's why to expect miracles, because that's what we're manifesting from. That's what's unfolding here. I mean, this has been countless of what it is, love and acceptance, also of yourself and, of course, for everyone else. But that's what's blooming here when you're rooted in love and compassion. And that's what's bringing the new hope, the evolution, the higher learning, speaking our truth, coming forward, love and acceptance. Love is yours. Recognize your divine worth. Choose loving thoughts. And it goes back to here. We're choosing the loving thoughts because I see only things to love in the world, and thus I create a world of love. That's the projection that we're all each creating with our words when we're speaking the truth, how we're evolving, breaking free and evolving. And this is expect miracles, love, and acceptance going forward. So this is really, really beautiful and really, really clear. So this has been a Divine Flow reading, how to self-care through this time, how we're all evolving, how we're all speaking up. We're all moving to higher levels here. Stay rooted in peace and harmony and balance, because the energy you're projecting, it can't go farther enough, that it is creating a world of love. And we are continuously breaking free and evolving. And it's all coming from profound truth and wisdom of higher learning, this enlightenment. Now expect miracles and profound love and acceptance for you, for others, for everyone. And this is what's growing and blossoming here. And you have divine backing, because this has been coming through in every spirit. They keep on making me say this. Spirit has your back. When you're coming from this divine love and compassion, this Queen of Roses energy that's blooming here, it's naturally growing. If you're manifesting from love, if you're manifesting from peace and harmony and balance and projecting that out, that is the world that's blossoming and growing here. We're creating from this place now. Expect miracles. Remember, only love is real. Miracles will occur naturally, and Spirit has your back. So this is for you who's listening, and for myself to rewatch, that the importance of coming from peace and balance and being in that clear love-based energy. It's harder, and you need to remain that consistently and feed your cup. So you're always coming from here, and because that's what's naturally growing and manifesting, and together we're creating a world of love. And that's why I'm doing this reading. And expect miracles, because the divine has your back, spirit has your back. It can only bloom naturally when you're coming from this place. It's been coming over and over and over again. So take real divine self-care of yourself, remain in this divine energy flow, and look at what's blossoming all together. Expect miracles. I love this. All right, take care. Bye-bye.